Yo, what's up, guys? We're back in House Flipper. Um, last video was pretty fun to make. With the pawn broker sim, that was a really fun video to make. I'm thinking about kind of I'm thinking about grinding a little bit off recording to get ourselves up a little bit. I'm not completely sure yet, but I kind of like going through like this is like what happens each video. So I'm not sure if I'll grind it off screen or not, but in our last House Flipper 2 video, we had someone comment. I'm probably gonna butcher your name, so I'm sorry if I do. Tinker Rose AG. She commented that there's a ability to get the leaves and the little bits on the floor up, and she also, okay, I'm assuming it's a she because of the profile picture, but if it's not, I'm sorry. But they also replied for a video idea, Path of Titans, which I looked into it. It's like a dinosaur game almost, where you can like dive underwater and find stuff. It looks honestly pretty interesting, but I'm on PC, so that is a console only game. So sadly, I'm not gonna be able to play that. I don't really have a console that I could set up to record off of right now, but it'll be all right. So we'll keep pushing forward. But if you have any other videos ideas that is for PC, let me know. I will I'll definitely look into them. They also said that you can sell the wallpaper, which I did not know. So we can get rid of the bits and wallpaper around here like those two we just did. I don't think we can. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can get rid of anything else other than those two. Yeah, it's just those two. But it's okay. So whenever we start actually going through and painting, we'll be good. We'll be set. I can't wait to start cleaning this place up. And we have 27. We have almost 28K. So I don't feel like it's going to be too long before we start working on this house and renovating. I wonder if we can actually flip this house, like go and sell it, because I don't think we need this big of a house, to be honest with you. It's got a whole backyard. I'm pretty sure like a kid would enjoy the sandbox back there. You know, make this little family home. I think that'd be really cool. But maybe we could sell it. Maybe not. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go ahead and get into what we gotta do today. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna go with this one. It's pretty much cleaning a house that somebody is selling. They're packing up. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead with this one. All right, so here we are, guys. Also, I wanted to point out. Let's go ahead and flip this trash can over. Let's get this going. I want to point out that the audio, I do know the audio in the very first video that I posted. I can never make these. No clue why. Just I can't do it. Don't know why. But I want to point out the audio in the first video I posted back in a while. The audio on it was pretty bad. But I have been messing with my microphone, and I noticed that the last two videos weren't as bad. Got a vacuum. We got a vacuum now. I'm pretty sure that's gonna help us pick up the things at the house that we couldn't pick up. So that's actually really good. I have not looked in this house at all. I just went straight to just cleaning stuff up. So let's go through it. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we're selling this stuff. There you go. So let's go through it. Let's see what we got. And actually, right here, we can test it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, yeah. So we can finish cleaning up the house completely. That'd be really nice. So let's see what else we got in the house. Figure out what we need to do. So it's pretty much a cleaning job. I think we're gonna have to sell all this stuff too. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to sell pretty much everything. Get trash and stains and clean the windows. Okay, so this one's gonna be pretty simple. Pretty simple. But I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up out here, and I'll get back to you. All right, guys. So I just got this cleaned up. It's I was honestly thinking about it while I was vacuuming up these leaves right here. It's very ironic that the last video, they commented and said you will unlock a pretty much like a vacuum. The very next video, we ended up unlocking the vacuum so that we could get stuff up like that. So that was kind of funny. I found that. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna get this stuff. Do I have to sell this stuff or no? Okay, so this is the stuff that you leave packed up. I can't sell this stuff though. Yeah. Okay. So all this stuff stays packed up. Nothing over here. All right. Let's start getting stuff out of the way so we can see what we're working with. If you guys have any other video ideas, like they commented and said, "Hey, look, play this game." It's if you have any other video ideas, drop them in the comments. I'm pretty much open to play different games, especially something that y'all would want to see. I'm more like into the simulator games. That's what I've always loved to play. But yeah, if you have any suggestions on a game that you would like to see me play, or it's something new coming out and you want to watch somebody play it, let me know. Oh, we still have the whole garage, or not the garage, the basement under there too that we got to get stuff up in. But feel free to comment what games that you want to see me play and all, and I'll definitely look at them and figure out if I can play them or not. There's a couple of games coming out that I'm really looking forward to. So we're missing a toilet. There it is. So that's it for this room. Yeah. So there's a couple of games that I'm looking forward to playing that I think is gonna be really fun. It's more or less like games that are like right up my alley that I would typically play by myself anyways. So yeah, I can't wait for those to come out, and when they do, you can look forward to a video. There's one of them, I'm pretty sure it's called Drive Me Broke. I want to say it's more like a car, a car sim or whatever, but it looks like it's gonna be really fun, and I'm really looking forward to it coming out. Dude, this vacuum is so nice, so nice. I'm glad we got it now. So whenever we finish this mission, we're gonna get up all the leaves at the house and all the little bits that I couldn't get up. So that'll be finished, and you will actually have stuff done. It'll look a lot better. The window cleaning is always like really satisfying in this game. All right, so that is this room clean. I've got all the windows clean, picked up all the trash, so this room is complete. I'm gonna move on to, because we kind of skipped this room. Move on to this one. I really hope the audio is a lot better than normal, or not normal, but than the last couple of videos. If you like paid attention and noticed, you could hear like the audio change a little bit, because I've been trying to. What are we missing? Oh, this poster right here. And then I need to clean these windows. What am I missing? Okay, so we got it. Okay. All right, cool. So it's just the windows now. But yeah, if you like listened closely and paid attention, you could tell like the audio has been changing a little bit. And I've been trying to get the audio right and figure out what my microphone needs to be and what kind of settings I need to put on it. All right, so that is this room clean. So we've got 2 rooms down. We got to get this room. That's it for this room too. Yep. So let's see. This bathroom, does it need anything? No. Okay. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the rest of the things are gonna be in the basement down. Alright, so let's see, I'm assuming we're gonna sell, yeah, all of this stuff. Alright, then let's go through here, sell all of this. Well, they could have took this stuff and sold it, but you know what they say, another man's trash and another man's treasure. So there's gonna be a lot of cleaning in here. We're probably gonna get some skill points. We should at least. I will say this spray does help out a lot, and it's made it a lot better because it cleans a lot faster. Actually, we should look at our perks and see if we have any upgrades for anything. All right, let's see. This is the last stain right here, and then just get this little trash up. All right, we gotta take this out. Let's throw this in the trash can. Alright, I'm finished getting this stuff up. And that is complete. Alright, so before we finish this, let's see if we have any perks that we can spend. Okay, so it looks like it's just the trash. Okay, so I found this one, this one with the trash one. So it looks like things that we're going to end up collecting as trash are gonna like sell for more. So instead of that flower pot being $10, it's now $20. So that'll help us out for getting the money that we need for remodeling the house. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna go by how the kitchen is now in that house. Here's our 3 stars. All right, so can we clean the windows though? I want to make sure that we complete everything for every job. But I think I might go ahead and get rid of everything in the house, like everything, and go and design it like how I would want it, I guess, since, I mean, technically that is our house. So I'm thinking about going through and kind of getting rid of everything and designing it on how I would. But that's going to be a complete job. Let's shut the front door. There you go. But yeah, I like this house. I mean, it was a coffee shop before, but I like this house. This house is actually pretty nice. I would definitely buy it. Especially with a whole basement up under it. But it would work very good as a coffee shop too. So, or like a or you could put like a cafe into it. That'd be really cool too. All right, we're back home. Let's go suck up all these little bits first now that we can. And with any other games, like if you guys have played any of the games that I'm playing, like I'm playing now, and you have like if you guys like have any tips or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the comments, because most of the time I could probably use them, not gonna lie. Just like last video with the house flipper, somebody commented and said that you end up unlocking the tool to get this stuff up with, so that was really helpful. But yeah, like I said, if I'm playing any games that someone knows anything about, and like you have any tips or something like that, drop them in the comments. I'll look at it, and it'll more than likely be very helpful. So let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff in here. I'm not gonna really get rid of the door frames at all. I feel like we need to keep the laptop. Can we move this stuff over though? Okay, it's a piece of mail. I don't know where that's from, but we're just gonna keep it. All right. Let's go ahead and start selling this stuff. I'm going to keep all of them, or I'm going to sell all of them but this one, so we still have the one for the laptop. Oh, there was a lot of stuff in there. I did not realize there was stuff in the cabinet. Okay, that is a moldy piece of pizza. I've got to the point where I really hope we're supposed to be doing this with this house, because I haven't seen anything that we can't do it, so I've just went along with it. Alright, let's get this washer sold. Let's get all this stuff sold. Okay, so we have 41K. Do we actually start trying to... Was that a cookie? Okay. Are we at the point where we actually start, like, trying to renovate this house? Or do we wait to get a little bit more money in? I feel like we could start, I mean, at least with the living room, though. I feel like that would be... nice, like, fine. But I would want to, like, knock out this wall. We don't have the sledgehammer yet, so... Is it... Because I want to do away with this door, this whole, like, entry walk-in way. Make this all open. Instead of it being just, like... I don't know. I want to do away with this and just make it all open so that it's more like an open floor plan. Let's get rid of this also. We'd have to knock that down. Okay, can lights. Let's leave those there for now. I mean, I guess we could start painting to see what it would look like. Yeah, I mean, we could paint to see what it would look like. Let's see. I have not touched any of this. Let's see. What do we... Okay, ooh, we have wallpaper too. Okay, here's the thing that I'm kind of struggling with. Do we want to go more modern? Like more old school? Because we have paint colors that we could pick from. And we have a lot of flooring options we can pick from. I just don't know which one. Okay, those look kind of cool. I feel like they wouldn't, I don't know. I feel like that would be... Would that be too much, though? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a little much. Let's, how about that? It's a little much. I feel like I'd rather do paint. Okay, is that like a gray? Okay, yeah, okay. Here's a gray. Let's place this down here. And let's see how we can't even paint yet. Okay, that's a bummer, honestly. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and... Alright, so I accepted this job because once we get this job done, we can unlock the painting tool that we need. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna complete this job. I'll show you guys like the like me painting and stuff like that. I'm not gonna show a whole lot of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this done. And whenever I get to like the painting section or whatever, I'll show you guys what's going on. But I'm gonna do a walkthrough before and after. So there's not too much going on here. Then okay, all right, yeah. So I'm gonna get everything sold, and then I'm going to get back to you guys whenever we are painting. Okay, I know I said I'll get back to you whenever we are painting, but I did not realize that we were going to be able to start picking like different things. So we got material. So we're gonna be able to customize the chairs and stuff that goes into. Let's do black. Let's do black. Okay, what? Let's do black. Let's see. How about the material? I like the pattern. There we go. All right, so how many of these chairs do we need? I forgot how many chairs we need. Okay, so we need 6 chairs. All right, let's all right, so I got our 6 chairs. Now we need 3 tables. Let's try to make them match the chairs a little bit. Okay, so legs, we'll do black. The top, let's do I have like a lighter wood. Okay, let's do that. And then we need 3 of these tables. The details. Okay, this still, I feel like this still looks pretty good. Alright, so let's do 3 of these. Alright, so I got all the tables laid out. It's, they're more like staggered a little bit. So let's go ahead and get the playhouse since we've done the... So we could match it to this. So it's got like a blue roof, it looks like. We can't go out anymore. Okay, so it looks like it's blue roof and then like white and blue trim. Alright, we gotta figure out which is which. Something like that. That looks nothing like... Okay, this looks kind of bad. Let's do this black. Yeah, okay. Let's just order it. It looks... Yeah, the blue's off, but... It'll be okay. Let's go ahead and set that there. Alright. Alright, the last thing is this little rocking toy. Let's go ahead and plop that down right there. And that is this section completed. Let's move up into this section. I'm going to go ahead and get the chairs ordered and the tables ordered, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Alright, so let's see. Let's get this kind of centered with this window. Let's put that one there. I went with more of like a lighter wood for the chairs and the bottoms of the tables for this one. So yeah, that's pretty centered. And then let's kind of center it up with this one. Let's move this one over a little bit. Alright, yeah, it looks fine right there. That chair was actually good. Move it up a little bit, but... Alright, so that is these 2 places done. Let's move into the inside. Alright, so I've got this room all cleaned up. Let's see, we gotta buy a couple things. Let's see, we need the 2 tables for... Okay, so let's go ahead and do the chairs first. Let's see. Let's copy the ones from outside because I like how those chairs turned out. I mean, I feel like they looked pretty good, and I feel like that knitted fabric would be nice too to sit in. So let's do one table here. So do one, what, two, and then let's put another one right here. Let's go ahead and get our tables out. Let's do the black, and then the top we'll do the lighter. All right, so we got our tables. They match the chairs. So let's go ahead and put this one here. Let's go ahead and put another one. Okay, the chair's too close. I can't squeeze it in. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this chair around. Get this scooted up. Alright. Turn this one around. Alright, so the tables are done. I like the white and black. To me, that looks really good. Let's do black legs on this to match everything else in here. Knitted fabric. Let's do a design this time. Let's do a something like that maybe instead of the pink. Let's do black. Yeah, I feel like that fits in around here or in here. All right, so let's put this right there. All right, let's get rid of that. I don't want to put it in the okay. I don't want to put that bookshelf like blocking the windows. So let's scoot this down. All right, there we go. Let's put that right there. I feel like that looks pretty good. All right, so then we need a ottoman. So let's do this like we done the chair since okay. All right, we need an ottoman now. Let's put that. Let's match the chair. We did this one, white and black. All right, let's buy that. Let's put this down right here. All right, the only thing we're missing is a little coffee table. So let's do the. So we're missing a coffee table. I'm trying to keep everything in here like matching to an extent. Let's put. There's not a lot of room in here. Let's put this here. And then let's throw these books on top of this. And that is this room complete, I think. Nope, we still got a box somewhere we have to find and unpack. Okay, it's this one. But yeah, that's that room complete. I'm gonna get these on there and I'm gonna move over to the next room. Alright, so this next room is pretty dirty. Get everything cleaned up so that we can at least paint. And then we can see how the paint is gonna look at the house, and looks like we gotta paint a wall in here too, so that'd be pretty easy. Okay, yeah, we gotta sell that. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get back to you when this room is done. Okay, I can already tell you that the painting, if you like your mouse sensitivity is kind of low or you have a low DPI, it's gonna take a good amount of time. All right, that is that room done. It's painted. We can go ahead and sell this paint. Get rid of that, and yeah, all we gotta do is clean windows now. All right, so there is a good bit to do in this room. Looks like we gotta buy a lot of things. Let's switch the flow up. Let's do the like we did outside. Let's do what, maybe okay, yeah, let's do that. I feel like that looks pretty good. Let's put that in front of here so they can sit down and put their coffee on that. Then this right here, let's see, a base. Okay, so it's all one color. Okay, let's put that maybe here. Yeah, let's put that there. All right, so and then we have this little seat right here. Let's kind of match what we did downstairs with that. Let's put the ottoman right here beside the fireplace. And then we have this. Let's change the flow up. What did I do? I did this one, I think. Yeah, something like that. Wait, we need to do that. Okay, and then we can. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like that to kind of switch the patterns up a little bit. And it looks like we just got a bunch of pots to buy. So we got this one. Let's put. Okay, let's not do that. Let's put like a different color though. Okay, yeah, that kind of looked cool. I like that. So let's put this one up here on the window. And what plant goes? Okay, it's not that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that in there. And then let's go ahead and buy this one. Let's do the white. Let's see, yeah, just like that. I feel like that looks good as it is. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm running out of rooms to put stuff, to be honest with you. So that's gonna go there, and then we just gotta unpack. All right, and with that being done, this is a completed job. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up. I'll let you see the before and after pictures since I didn't go through and record everything. So here's the before and after pictures. I feel like it looks a lot better. I like the chairs in the front. The chairs in the front look really good with the white and black. I don't know. I like the white and black theme of it. I feel like it. I don't know. I don't really like a lot of color to it. Yeah, I could have done something different with that bed. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. But it is what it is. I don't know. I don't like a little color. A lot of color. I'm more of basic stuff. So it is what it is. It'll be alright. But okay, so this is where we're gonna be able to see if we like this paint or not. So let's go ahead and draw a little bit out on the wall. There we go. I'm gonna paint this and I'll get back to you. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, I think it would look good, to be honest with you. Okay, so for our floor, I feel like it would be... I feel like something like this. Either this one or this one. I feel like this one would look pretty good. Okay, let's buy a box of this. Can we not put floor down now? I don't think we can put... Nice, we can't put floor down. But I feel like if we do this floor for the flooring, I feel like if we kind of find a different type of flooring that's still like the gray look, but something different, maybe if we put that on the wall or a tile. Maybe if we put a tile on the wall. No, okay, no, not tile. Let's not do tile. I don't know what else to put on there, but we'll figure it out, and hopefully in the next video of House Flipper, we'll be able to start putting flooring down. We unlocked painting today. We unlocked the vacuum today, so that's actually came in handy a lot. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe if you're new, and if you have any suggestions on any games I should play, or you have any games that you want to see me play, feel free to drop those into the comments, and I'll look at them, and who knows, they might be featured on the channel. But you guys have a good rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video.